The first thing I think about when I wake up is food.
Eggs, bacon, pancakes, and sausages.
Cereal.
Watermelon.
Pizza.
Macaron.
Mexican.
Ramen noodles.
Meatballs and spaghetti.
That just tastes so good.
Hunger to me feels like empty. Sometimes when I get hungry, I get pains.
When your stomach hurts really bad and you don't know why.
When I'm hungry, I just want to get my mind off of it.
I was blessed to have the opportunity to have the food rescue program as part of my classroom. So during the summer school program, we had food for the students. And in the morning when they came in, they were able to have breakfast. Oftentimes our students come in hungry. When they come in hungry, they can't learn. So we get them to engage more if they have food. We've seen students become more comfortable in the learning environment and look at us as more of a community. Communities eat together, work together, cry together, and recover together. We go through things here every day and we go through that process, and food is just a part of that.
Our food pantry has been open for 12 years, but we really felt that there was a need in the community for food insecurity. We have everything from your single moms to refugees. We've seen a huge growth in refugee population and the diversity in this last probably year or two. Our senior population is continuing to grow.
I've been using this program for about 2 years now. I wouldn't be able to get through a lot of times without it.
A lot of our families are working families, so they are working part-time, they're working full-time, but how do you live on $10 an hour?
This program means a lot. Without it, I wouldn't have food to last the rest of the month. I'm the only one that works. I am married.
I believe you do not know what's happening in the person's house next door to you.
He has PTSD and bipolar, so it is hard for him to be around people. And I'm one of the managers at Dairy Queen, that's where I work. Normally 40 hours a week. Sometimes I get overtime. There is times where I worry that I won't make it to the end of the month, especially when it gets down to the last week or two. Then it gets really hard, and then that's when I get a chance to come here, and then it helps me.
We know at DMARC, and we've looked at it through different studies that have been done, that to qualify for food stamps, about at roughly 150% of poverty level. But we know that there's that gap between 150% of poverty and 200% of poverty where that gap is not being served, and that's where people really do need help. I know the food that I'm providing for people that day is going to go home and be used on the dinner table that night.
We started food recovery here as a partner with Principal back in 2008. Some of the challenges our logistics is we can gather the food, but how do we get it to where it's needed? With the help from Aubrey with Eat Greater Des Moines, she's been great in finding us great people to partner with in the community. When you get down to it, there are very few barriers to be able to make this happen. A few extra minutes in the day, which can easily be rolled up into people's tasks. Our team is the one really doing the work. They're the ones capturing the food, finding out what's recoverable, and being able to sit in my office and hear conversations from the frontline staff saying, hey, we can save that, hey, we can donate that. The message is clearly getting through to them, and they're very passionate about it. Today we're partnering with Prelude and Martin Luther King Senior Center here in Des Moines. And they actually come to us and pick it up twice a week, seeing where this is going, knowing that people that are insecure in where their next meal is coming from or hungry in general, making a direct impact in the lives of several folks that need it. That's all the inspiration anyone would need.
It's those stories that give people hope that they can rebuild their life after something major happens.
Every day those people will take their hard work time and come and feed us and actually have breakfast in the morning. I really appreciate that.
They do help make our lives a little easier, that they provide for us, when we can't provide for ourselves.